spheres. When we're talking about spheres, you're just going to have to make sure to not lose your note packet, because this is where you're just have to remember the formula. When I'm talking about the volume of a sphere, this is when your radius is r. Volume of the sphere is 4/3 times pi times radius cubed. So if I'm looking at a sphere with radius 9 centimeters, this would be 4/3 times pi times 9 cubed. 9 cubed is equal to 729. So if I multiply this across, 729 times 4 would be 2,916 pi over 3. And if I divide that, that's 972 pi centimeters cubed. Volume's always cubed. Or if you multiplied it out, it would be 3,052.08 centimeters cubed. Now if I have a diameter of a sphere with volume 972 pi. Now, I didn't realize this until right now, that we just found an answer where the volume was 972 pi. So if my volume is 972 pi, that's the same as the above answer. Here, the above answer, the radius was 9. So if the radius is 9, the diameter has to be equal to 2 times 9, which would be equal to 18 centimeters. Oops. If I'm finding the volume of this half sphere, my radius is equal to 4. So if this was a full sphere, it would be 4/3 pi times 4 cubed, which would be equal to 256 pi divided by 3. And since it's half of the sphere, I divide the whole volume by 2. If you put 256 pi in your calculator, then divide by 3, and then divide that by 2, you get 133.97 meters cubed. Now the surface area of a sphere is going to be with radius r. S is equal to 4 pi r squared. R being your radius. So if I'm looking for the surface area of a sphere with diameter 4, or diameter 10, if d is equal to 10, radius is half of that, so my r will be equal to 5. So I use my equation. 4 pi times radius squared, which is equal to 4 pi times 25, which is equal to 100 pi, which is 314 feet squared. Since this is surface area, my units are squared. Area is always squared. Now the surface area of a sphere with a great circle has an area of 4 pi inches squared. Great circle means this circle right here. The circle that is end to end. So if that is equal to 4 pi, that area of a circle is radius squared times pi. So if I'm looking for r, I'm going to divide by pi on both sides of the equation first. And 4 is equal to r squared. The opposite of squaring something is taking the square root. So my r is equal to 2. Now if I'm looking for the surface area, that's going to be 4 pi times r squared. My r is here is 2 squared. So 2 squared will be 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So it's going to be 16 pi inches squared for the surface area of the whole sphere, or 50.24 inches squared. Homework for this lesson is on page 718, and it's 1 through 23.